Hello, my name is Jim DeMeo, and this is A Course in Miracles. Today we're reading from Lesson 330. I will not hurt myself again today. There are a lot of ways we hurt ourselves. It's not just physically, And of course, the real damage occurs mentally. So, let's take a look at what he has to say. Let us this day accept forgiveness as our only function. Purpose in life, here it is. What is forgiveness? Well, it's different from what the world thinks of as forgiveness. Forgiveness really has to do with allowing the Holy Spirit to tell you what's really going on, what's in someone's heart, what this is about, and what you need not concern yourself with. Allow the Holy Spirit to guide you so that you can begin to let go of your own judgments. This is the problem. Everyone, including yourself, is the Son of God as we journey through eternity. Here in this world, we have the illusion of a body being our identity. This body is a communication device. We want to take good care of it. It is for the purpose of forgiveness. Let's read some more. Why should we attack our minds and give them images of pain? Why should we teach them they are powerless when God holds out His power and His love and bids them take what is already theirs? The mind that is made willing to accept God's gifts has been restored to spirit and extends its freedom and its joy as is the will of God united with its own. The self, which God created, cannot sin and therefore cannot suffer. This is different from our human self that we made. We make mistakes continuously. We attempt to discern, don't we, the voice of fear from the voice of love, so as to decrease our mistakes. But the eternal self that God created doesn't make mistakes. Surely we would like to get more in touch with that self, right? Let's see what else he has to say. So the mind that is made willing to accept God's gifts has been restored to spirit and extends its freedom and its joy as is the will of God united with its own. What are God's gifts? Peace, joy, life, knowledge, dominion over energy, which of course has dominion over form, the material world. So it extends this wonderful self by way of allowing it to be, accepting it. It's there in everyone. We want to accept it and encourage others to accept it within themselves. I encourage you now to accept it within yourself. He has a little more to say, so let me get back to it. The mind that is made willing to accept God's gifts has been restored to spirit and extends its freedom and its joy, as is the will of God, united with its own. Remember, one will. The self which God created cannot sin and therefore cannot suffer. This is our true self, our eternal self that cannot suffer. Surely we would like to be in touch with it. It's just a decision now, this moment. Let us choose today that He, our eternal self, our true self, be our identity. The He is capitalized, identity is capitalized, because they're eternal, unchangeable. What God created needs to be capitalized to distinguish it from what we made. Let us choose today that He be our identity and thus escape forever from all things the dream of fear appears to offer us. Yes, indeed, we want to overcome every fear, but not by running away from it. The real escape from fear is by facing every fear and letting forgiveness, the voice of the Holy Spirit, tell us what it really is. I join you in this prayer from Jesus. Father, your Son cannot be hurt, and if we think we suffer, we would fail to know our one identity we share with you. We would return to it today to be made free forever from all our mistakes and to be saved from what we thought we were. No, we're not a wretch. Instead, we are the Sonship.